All right, chat. Here's my current skill tree, and I'm about to reset it, and then I'm going to kind of go through like what I believe should be the best skill tree and where to kind of work through, and how I would have done it, and how I did it going forward the first time, and may help you guys out. One caveat is with this current skill tree, you do need to do an expedition, so you have the extra 5 bonus points from having the 5 million from doing this expedition. That's just the only caveat. And then we'll kind of go through it right now because I only went to 1 point for agile culture, and we'll go to we'll grab in-round crafting, lock it in, go to acquire skills, real instincts. Right. Once we have in-round crafting, 5 points, you kind of really want to get security breach. But if I was doing it, from level 0, working my way up, I go to nimble climber, right, and I get my stamina. Get your stamina, get your marathon runner, and youthful lungs. Those are the names too. Max those out. Right. Max these two out. Should be a next thing, right? This is still early game, but this allows you to be a lot more quicker to trying to get to the loot a lot more faster than other people. Less needs to use adrenaline, right? And you'll be just kind of quick about it. Then from there, still early game, you're still gonna move back over into survival, and we're gonna work on getting our security breach. Security breach is gonna be like our mid-game goal, and then we'll switch back over to mobility. So from here, we need to spend a couple more points to get to 15, right? Max out Looter's Instinct. Definitely our goal, Looter Instinct and Silent Scavenger. Make less noise is what it is. From here, I kind of like agile croucher. If you're crouching, you just move a little bit quicker. Like the best win. Get suffer in silence. Less noise when you're damaged, which is pretty good. And then we're also going to get good as new under healing effect. Stamina regeneration is increased. This is really good when you're trying to run away from people and you're a little hurt and you're low on stamina. Hit pop a quick bandage, herb or whatever. You get some good stamina regeneration really quickly. Right. From there, we go ahead and go try to grab our broad shoulders, and then we're just gonna need to fill up the skill tree for the 36. So first thing I like to go for is broad shoulders, max this out, and lose instinct. Okay, cool. Game lagging a little bit. I'm like, what's going on? Alright, then we come back onto the right side. Stubborn Mule and 3 deep breaths is really goaded as well. And that's gonna push us up to our 36 points that we need to spend. I like to max out 3 deep breaths first, for 1 point here, right? And then we can go get security breach. This is mid game now. Now we're swinging back over to mobility, right? To finish off our mid game. Right, we need a couple more points to go ahead and carry the momentum and calming stroke. This is gonna kind of keep us in fights a lot more longer, and kind of secure the end game build at this point. So 1 point here, 1 point here. So you can climb a little bit quicker, vault a little bit quicker. I think this is kind of worth it. Otherwise, I'd probably put it into slip and slide, but I believe this is worth it here. Just a little extra boost of climbing up and down. Imagine Stellamontis and trying to just move around quicker, right? But then you swing back up, carry the momentum, and grab calming stroll. That will seal the deal for us to kind of go into our end game build here. Then we have effortless roll, max this out, right? This allows you to roll at a better, without using so much stamina. I believe now at full points you can do 10 rolls. Without it, you can only do 5. Right, so that's just 10 versus 5 is dramatic. I don't have to say anymore. Right, and then sprint dodge roll further. I mean, with this you could get to cover a lot more quicker. Right, just sprint run and roll. Right, to seal that deal in. Now we're good. 27 here. Now we're gonna finish off. By the time we're here, your endgame build. This is endgame for me, in my opinion. And we seal the deal with use the weight, max this out. Right. Allows you to move, be more nimble within your fights, within the gear that you're carrying. From here, kind of a choice, dealer's choice of what you like. I think proficient prior is a lot more better than gentle pressure, because people know you're there, right? They know you're there, they know you're there, so you don't have to really be so quiet while you're breaching, but how fast you breach makes a difference. Big difference in my opinion. So I'll go ahead and put my points in here. I'll put one or two and being a little quiet. Max this out, and then come up one here, one here. And so then from here you can kind of do, less noise again, dealer's choice. When you hurt, regain a fixed amount of stamina. I just don't know the cooldown on this, so, means, again, dealer's choice, in my opinion. Right, and then end game goal still, right, survivor stamina. And this is pretty good. Unburden roll, when your shield breaks, right, you can roll. I would have gone for a little bit extra, but it's not really necessary. I mean, some people like it. Not game changing in my opinion. I'd go for an unburden roll. And at this point, I feel like the build's going to complete. On the next expedition, we get another +5 more points. What we'll go for is we'll grab loaded arms and minesweeper. Minesweeper is really good, but it's really hard to get some mines if they're in some good positions. But I feel like on the next expedition we'll be golden. This is a really good build, very well rounded, good for just PvE, and as well as got the PvP down packed. All right, if you guys like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. More useful tips. Pow.